a song came to me today, and it's funny because this song, I've heard it come to mind multiple times throughout my recent past, but it's weird because I don't even know what song this is. It's maybe a song from my childhood, or like a song that's like, I don't know, but it's like, do you hear what I hear? Do you see what I see? That's all I know about it. The rest, I don't know it. We got Rejected. We got Funny. And we got Playful. Have you ever felt this way before? Like, as you start growing up, you start feeling like, I don't feel funny anymore. Been feeling so alone in every crowded room. Yeah, they're feeling like I'm an outcast, like I'm not cool, I'm not funny. Like, it's not you, babe. It's where you're going. It's who you're surrounding yourself with. You guys are not on the same vibration, so of course you're gonna feel weird, but it has nothing to do with you. I mean, it does, because you're making the conscious choice to be there knowing that you don't fit in, but you're like, let me get in where I fit in, but you don't actually fit in. I'm gonna repeat the puzzle piece analogy because I like that one. It's like contorting your body to fit into a puzzle that you're not meant to be in. Like, you shouldn't have to, you don't, if you're building a puzzle, you never have to like go like this to it, like, or bend or take off a piece of a puzzle piece to make it fit. Like, then the puzzle is just not gonna look right. It's just gonna look weird. It's gonna have a little spot that it's like, ugh. And then that's why you're gonna feel that way, because it's gonna feel like the spotlight's on you. Like, oh, why is everybody looking at me? I feel so weird. I feel so like, no, it's just because you don't belong there. So of course it's gonna feel weird and awkward. Out of my league. Yeah, you're feeling like, but I have to be here. I have to be with this person. I have to stay with this group of people. I have to be in school. Because I'm like, or else what am I worth? Who else is gonna want me? Who else is gonna accept me? I feel like we're all adults here. I don't have to like explain. I don't have to explain that. I don't have to explain the fact, like, that's not actually, you're not actually asking those questions to get answers. Like, that's just your insecurities asking questions. And we're not gonna baby our insecurities anymore. We're not gonna be like, no, baby, you're gonna be okay if you, we're past that. We're past that. We have Bang Bang by Nancy Sinatra. Until this day, sometimes I cry. He didn't even say goodbye. Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang. Let me tell you something. Somebody has been rejected, and they took it as a personal hit to their true selves. They took it as, I must be too blank, and they pushed that part of them aside, rejecting their own selves in order to please somebody, and in order to, like I said, contort themselves to fit in somewhere where they actually don't belong. And in doing that, they've betrayed themselves. They've most likely betrayed you, which is why you're here. They betrayed their spiritual team who's up there cheerleading for them, and they're making all the wrong moves, which means that they're denying everything that is truly theirs, that belongs to them, because they're not where they should be. They're pretending to be somebody else. So everything that's meant for them is just like kind of sitting there in limbo. Like, God's like, I have all this stuff for you over here. I have all these gifts, and I have true love. I have, whatever. And then your person's just like, yeah, but I'm like kind of lazy to get up and go get it. Like, I'd rather just chill. I put a spell on you. I don't care if you want me. I'm yours right now. Yeah. Yeah, like, if they're in another relationship, they, both of them know, like, we don't love each other, but it doesn't really matter because you're mine. I want to be possessive of you just because I can, just because you let me. This honestly might even be your person. Your person might just like feel out of control in every aspect of their lives, and right now they're in a relationship where they can have control over somebody, where they can be mean to them, where they can tell them what to do. This person will bend over backwards for them and they don't have to do shit back for them. Like, they might be in that kind of like super toxic energy towards their person, which is why you're being protected from them, because they are not in a space to love you the way that God knows you want to be loved, and your higher self knows it. That's why you're not tripping. That's why you're not sad. We have the devil doesn't bargain. This card got all messed up in the back, so I don't really know what it says. I think it says, I can't fix them. Yeah, and so you might be thinking like, well, that's how they are with their person. Like, they're toxic with their person that they're with, because that's not their true love. That's not their true twin flame, their soulmate, their whatever, what have you. Like, that's just a karmic lesson that they're going through. Whether that's true or not, like, what does that say about what you think about yourself? If you see somebody, let's just take it to the extreme. If you know that somebody is beating on their partner, you know this, and what does it say about you and how you see yourself if you're like, well, I'm willing to bring them in. I'm willing to let them into my home because I think that I can change them. I think that I can fix them. Whether it's true or not, like, they're still gonna have to go through a process of change that's probably gonna look really ugly, because they're not gonna just wake up in one morning and be like, I don't feel like being physically abusive this morning. So for all of that time that maybe not, because a lot of people don't change, so maybe not, all of that time that you're thinking that, let's say you guys did get together, and are you just gonna allow them to, while they're growing, while they're changing, you're just gonna be the punching bag for them? Are you gonna allow that for yourself? And I feel so bad for whoever is like in that situation, because it's like, I don't know, this person just needs to be the fuck alone, but they're too afraid. I'm hearing this song by Doja Cat, I'm not scared to be alone. No, I barely need you. Do what you do best and be alone. Bet you thought I'd die. It don't make sense to me. Yeah, like, literally, dude, this person does not love. If they're in another relationship, I'm getting like a little sad and a little scared, to be honest. Like, the person that they're with, sorry, I'm like super zoning out. I'm not though. I'm locked the fuck in, but my eyes are just ignore it. They're like, they hate where they are so much, and they don't have an outlet for that because they don't talk about it. They don't talk about, like, I feel like a failure in this aspect of my life. Like, this thing that happened to me in childhood, I feel like it's done this to me. It makes me think this way. It makes me feel this way. A loss of a family member, a loss of something, like, anything that's weighing heavily on their heart, like, they don't know how to express that. They've probably never been to therapy. They probably get told, like, hey, maybe you should talk to somebody. You should try to talk to somebody. You try to go to therapy. Nah, fuck that. I don't need that. I don't need that shit. That shit's gay. Stuff like that. Like, that's where this person that you think so highly of, that's their mindset right now. You may not know this, and they know to keep this from you. Because if you saw this, you'd be like, ugh, I didn't know you were like that. Like, I thought you were like this. I thought you were like this person that you pretend to be when you're around me, because you know that I'm not going to accept anything lower than that. But the weird thing is, you can't pretend to be who I want you to be. Like, how do you even know who I want you to be? Like, that should mean something, you know? Like, how do you know that that's what I want? We don't know each other that well, so how do you know that? Like, there's something deep down in your soul that is, like, pushing you towards doing that. But you're seeing it as, like, fuck, like, dude, I'm good at lying. I'm good at manipulating. Like, this bitch is dumb to think that, like, that's really how I am. But no, like, there's a reason that you know how to be the person that someone else needs you to be. Oh my gosh, if you're following, you're following. But even I'm like, it's hard for me to find the words. I'm still new at this too, so give me some, I hate to say it, but give me some grace. I don't like saying grace because there's the only person that I've ever known to have that name, Grace, was so ungraceful. And, like, it's just so annoying that word is so beautiful and could be used in such, like, a positive context, but in my mind it's connected to something negative. So it's like, I don't even like saying it, but yeah, give me some grace. But yeah, girl, this person is toxic as fuck. And I don't know if they're ever gonna change. I really don't. If this person in this lifetime comes towards you and you guys are both emotionally available, like, please make this person come correct. Make sure that they're not just playing a part like they do all the time. Like, make sure they really truly are trying to be the person that they're saying they're being. Like, if they're just yapping all the time, like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, that sounds so awesome. Yes, I love that for you. Yeah. I'm sorry, I just ate a burger, so I'm, like, burping. Like, make sure that they're actually, like, their actions are matching their words. Because this person is good with their words. They're not good at telling the truth at all, but they're really good at manipulating. They're good at using the truth and playing around with the truth and morphing the truth. They'll do anything with the truth but speak it. Annoying asshole. Now I'm fucking annoyed. Like, bitch, fuck off. We have In the Morning by Paramore. In the morning, I'll let you die. I'll take all my strength, it'll take all my strength not to dig you up from the ground which you lay. Yeah, exactly. Let this person go. Let them go. Because they're weird. They're toxic. They're devilish. They're demonic. Yeah, this person would have to, like, what is this one? Wait by the River by Lord Huron. I can't wait forever. Someday I'll be dead and gone, and I won't be forgiven for what I've done. Yeah, the crazy thing is, they might be victims of their circumstances, sure, and we can give them grace and compassion for that. But the thing is, like, they're not dumb. They're super smart people. They know what they're doing, which makes them, it doesn't make them dumb, it makes them evil. when you know what you're doing and what you're doing is hurting other people and you're consciously aware of it, but you're telling yourself like, well, I can't help it, I can't stop it, it's because of this, it's because of that, you're giving all these excuses. That's just evil. It doesn't matter how you say it to yourself. It doesn't matter how you explain it to yourself. It doesn't matter how you justify it to yourself. You're hurting other people. That's all you need to know. And if you know that you're hurting people, if people are expressing it to you, if you're seeing it, you've done it to multiple people, you've made people cry, you've actually hit somebody, you physically hurt people, like there's no way to justify that. You can justify it to yourself all you want to because that's a survival mechanism. You know, you don't want to be the bad guy. Nobody wants to be the bad guy. But you know what you're doing, and that makes you evil. You know, like when a baby hits and screams and tantrums and does all that stuff, like they don't know what they're doing to the other person. They're the only one that gets an excuse. Disappointed. Yeah, I'm very disappointed in you personally, but if that doesn't mean anything to you, God is extremely disappointed in you. If you have a family member that's part of your spirit team now, they're extremely disappointed in you. I feel like crying because I know that's not a nice thing to hear at all. But it's just the truth. I feel like a dark cloud over me right now. Like I'm looking outside. It's not the sunniest, but it's like a nice bright day. But I feel like a darkness, like a dark cloud above me. So like, I know you're sad. I know you're hurt. I know the saying hurt people, but it's not an excuse. Yeah, this person needs to seek some fucking help. This person rejects any form of help because they know that it's gonna force them. They know that it's gonna force them to get serious and to really look within themselves, and they don't want to because they know all the things that they have done. And they're right now, they're like used to just like playing stuff off. They might have a really charming, cute, funny personality that makes it easy for them to get away with things with the wrong kind of people. So that's why they hang out with those people, because those people aren't gonna challenge them. They're not gonna pressure them to be better or to change. They're not gonna question them. They're not gonna ask about motives, ask about intentions. Yeah, like I said, they're playing life on easy mode right now, but that comes with its own consequences, you know. I do not like this feeling. We have Scary Love by The Neighborhood. Your love is scaring me. No one has ever cared for me as much as you do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they will reject any real love, real help, real care, real people. They're rejecting it because they know that those people are going to be the people to really see them for who they are, and they don't like who they are deep down inside. The good thing is, though, you know what? I'm actually just going to leave it there because that's the current energy. I was going to get into, yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. Current energy today. I want to clarify something that I said in my last reading because I feel like I just have to. When I say let this person go. Just let them go. What I mean by that is let the idea of who you think this person is go, because you do not know them, because they have never been honest with you. They don't want you to know them, which is why they're at a distance from you. They know that you would not tolerate the person that they truly are. They know the person that you need them to be, which is why they're good at pretending to be that. But why they never stick around long, because they can't keep up that act for long, because it's like a drug. Like, you know that you shouldn't be snorting cocaine every day, right? Like, you know it consciously, but yet you go back and you keep doing it. And if you decide, like, if you're hanging out with a group of people that you know would not tolerate you snorting cocaine in front of them, like, you're gonna feel like a better version of yourself for a little bit, and then you're gonna start resenting them, because you're gonna be like, oh, like, I really want to fucking snort cocaine right now, but like, I know if I do it, these people are gonna judge me, they're gonna look at me weird, they're gonna whatever, they're gonna reject me, whatever. So then you're like, okay, fuck them then, I'm just gonna go snort cocaine. When it's like why couldn't you just stay here and chill and like be present at the party? That's how this person is. Like, you might feel when they're with you, like, we have a really good time. Like, I don't understand like why they always withdraw. It's because they're aching to be their little nasty evil selves that they know you would not tolerate, and they don't even want to, but it's an addiction and it's a habit. They cannot help themselves, which is why I ended that reading with just seek help. Like, sometimes we really gotta fight for our lives and survive. Sometimes we really gotta run for our lives and survive. I mean that physically, literally, metaphorically. Like, sometimes we gotta do things that are really scary, that seem really unnatural, that seem dumb, that seem weird, but like, you know it's the right thing to do to propel you forward so that you're no longer stuck, unless you want to be there. Some people choose it. Some people choose like I don't want to be better. I like snorting cocaine every day. Okay. We don't judge for that, because you're using your free will, your God-given right to free will. And, you know, who am I to say what's right or wrong? But all the choices that we make in life, they do have consequences. And I personally am not one to play around with my life, you know, so I choose to do things that I know are good for me and I know that are gonna help me grow, even if sometimes I don't want to. Like, do you think I wanted to go to the gym today and look like a sweaty freaking mess and be breathing all super loud on the treadmill? No, I don't. I was embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, I'm so fat. But that's okay, because I'm working on it. Because I want to be able to run for my life and survive. And right now, in this phase that I'm in right now, if I try to run for my life right now, honestly, I would die. And I don't like that. I don't like that thought. I don't want to die in a way that I can prevent it by just being in better shape. You know what I mean? Do you see what I see? But yeah, I just wanted to clarify that, because I feel like saying let go of that person, like, it's, you know, it's very vague. It's very, we've heard it all before. I just wanted to clarify that. What I mean is let go of the idea of this person that you have in your head that you're holding on to so tightly. Because you holding on to that energy so freaking hard and tight and getting blisters on your hand over it is probably what's stopping this person from completely hitting rock bottom, which you're like, I don't want that to happen. Like, I don't want them to lose their mind. I don't want them to whatever, what have you, the worst that can happen to them. That's not death. You don't want that for them. So you're like, you're holding them in a higher regard. And then since you're so spiritually inclined, your spirit team's like, okay, I mean, if you want me to keep helping them, I fucking guess. You know, but if you just in your soul, in your spirit, in your mind, in your body, in your life, you're just like, let them be. I don't even know who they are. I don't know why they have such a strong hold on me, why I have such a strong hold on them. Like, I need to make room in my life for something that I'm actually seeing the fruit of my labor for something that's more aligned with me, something that I don't have to hold on so tightly to, something that I don't always have to be confused and worried about. Like, I need to make room in my life for better things. Like, I just need to let this go, let this person do what this person needs to do. But yeah, you can choose not to be dragged down with them. And I think that would be a wise decision. Because like I said, sometimes we gotta fight for our lives and do things that we don't want to do. So just let go of that rope, cut that tie, open your real eyes and realize that you don't know this person and they don't know you. And if they did, I don't know. I'm still a little sad. I still feel a little weird. I don't like this energy, but like, I know it's important. I know it's good, and I don't think I would even have the energy to, it's not even the energy. I wouldn't have the motivation to turn on my camera and talk out loud to God knows who's listening, because I don't know if anybody is. Like, I would just, I would be listening to all my doubts and fears if this wasn't truly important to say. I would be like, nobody's gonna watch this. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're not, like, no. I do know what I'm talking about. I really do trust myself. I really do trust these messages that are flowing through me. I really do trust myself as a vessel for higher consciousness. I really do trust that I have been entrusted with information that is not available, easily accessible. And I want to share it because I'm not selfish, and it's too much to bear on my own anyways. So yeah. Okay. I gotta go to work now. Isn't it silly how I'm like a spiritual billionaire and on the physical earthly plane I work at Cane's Chicken Fingers and they don't want to promote me? Like, that's just so silly and crazy. Oh my gosh. I need to find a balance. I don't know how to, not quite yet, but we're working on it. We're gonna get there someday, some way, because like I said, I'm a fighter. I'm like trying this new hairdo out. Do we like it? And if we don't tell me, girl. I don't want to know. That's rude. But don't lie to me either. Just don't say shit. People really have a hard time not saying shit, don't they? Sometimes y'all really just need to shut the fuck up. Like, why is that so hard for everyone? And like, bring the little baby hairs out. Am I snatched? I heard somebody, one of my coworkers, I was like, I hate this song. There was a song playing on the playlist and he was like, yeah, this song is cheeks. And I personally thought that was hilarious, and I'm adding that to my vocabulary. So thank you very much, Jack. I love that. This energy that I'm feeling today, it's cheeks.